It's a gift and a curse having people around you, because you can have 1 million people around you and not one motherfucker know what they doing.
Right.
And then you can have 2 people around you that know what they doing and they look like 100 niggas.
RapDillz Exclusive, come slide.
Glit Jeezus in the building, man. Welcome to the HQ.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. I'm doing well, man. I can't complain nowadays.
We're definitely doing big things, killing it out here, man. We're big for
Appreciate it.
Big
Appreciate
for
it. This is for the whole 518, man. I ain't kicking these doors down just for me. That'll be selfish, you feel me? We try and create a platform for every artist and every, you know what I'm saying, videographer, blogger, everybody to have a platform. So, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got to be running to the city and these other platforms to break out artists, you know what I'm saying?
And that's ill, because you ain't just saying that, you actually taking those actions and doing it for real.
Absolutely,
for the city
absolutely.
In many ways, and we could get into that. Glit Jeezus, let's talk about your name. How did that come about? How'd you get that name? How'd you name yourself?
Well, Glit really came from, you know what I'm saying, short for glitch. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends say, or people around me, I always try to find a glitch in something, you know what I'm saying? Try to find a, you know what I mean, glitch in the system to better what we got going on or whatever we doing at that moment, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Dope.
And I put the Jesus on it because he chose me. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
So that's why we got the Glit Jeezus.
That's hard. And actually, you did like a rebrand in the last few years, right? Correct? You used to go by something else. What was that?
I used to go by Chubbs, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much my childhood name, you know what I'm saying, growing up. But moving forward in business, that name was already taken, you know what I'm saying? So I had to revamp and reinvent myself, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I can make sure I'm getting all my residuals back, and you know what I mean, somebody else owned that trademark. So
Actually, in my opinion, that was genius, because like, if you look at the biggest companies in the world, they always rebrand 10 years in. Facebook turning into Meta, Twitter this, like,
absolutely,
it's their logo or their name. So, and I think, in my opinion, the rebrand was one of the illest things you did, because as Chubbs, you was popping out here, like, doing your thing for years. But when you became Glit, it just made it feel like a whole new energy, a whole...
For sure, the Glit came and more and new business ventures came around it. New people surrounded me, which enhanced, you know what I'm saying, the change in the name, in the, you know what I'm saying, the approach, you know what I'm saying, in the mentality. Like, you can't just change the name and be doing and saying the same shit you want. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So I put new people around me, new energy, fresh people, you know what I'm saying, and now we creating this glitchuation now. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. Let's talk about where we all from. Where are you from?
I'm from Schenectady, New York. You know what I'm saying? The Hamilton Hill section. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the whole Schenectady. You know what I'm saying? Uptown. You know what I'm saying? Crosstown, wherever you at, Mount Pleasant. Shout out to the whole Schenectady as a whole. Like, I'm repping for all us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from Schenectady, New York.
How does it feel to be one of the first people to really, like, be making it out of there? Because Connect is a tough place, like, to keep it 100. And, like, how's the community feeling towards it? And
it's a gift and a curse, because, yeah, it feel good to be that person, the first, like, do it. There was a lot of people that had the city in their hands, you know what I'm saying, and fell victim to whatever, you know what I'm saying, shit they had going on outside of the music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's a lot of pressure now. It's like, you know what I'm saying, carrying the torch and making sure you don't go and do the same mistakes that other people had when they had the city and could have made a breakthrough, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of pressure, but I feel like I'm the right person for the task, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And so Glit Jeezus, you also have a team, a label, a crew called GMG, correct?
Correct.
What does that stand for?
GMG stands for Glitchuation Music Group. You know what I'm saying? So
artists actually here with us.
Yeah, got my. I'm saying I was working with another young artist from Schenectady named Quado. Make sure y'all check him out. You know what I'm saying? Dope. He'll be dropping a lot of shit coming soon. I got another young artist I'm working with out of Jersey. His name is Jay Marte. You're gonna be hearing a lot of shit from him soon as well. And we got our eyes on a couple more artists and producers that we trying to put on a team, videographers. So we just trying to keep everything in-house. You know what I'm saying? Because when you keep things in-house, you know what I'm saying, you could be as much as creative as you want without anybody, you know what I'm saying, messing up your vision. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to keep everything in-house and and just expand the brand.
Dope. That's definitely one of the main things I love about your movement is that you understand that this shit takes a team. If it's from management, if it's from this, if it's from that, like how important is that building that team to get to where you're going?
It always ain't been like that. I always was a nigga that wanted to do everything. You feel me? I wanted to engineer my own music, edit my own videos. I wanted to do everything. I ain't want nobody in my circle. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that shit gets exhausting. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, if it's people around you that believe in your dream as well, they gonna push just as hard as you. You know what I'm saying? So it made it a lot more easier when I was like, all right, in order for me to get to the next step, I need people to do certain things so I could just be an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And once I felt like I started figuring that out and understanding the business and knowing when somebody's doing their job right or not, shit started flourishing. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I mean, it's a gift and a curse having people around you, because you can have 1 million people around you and not one motherfucker know what they doing.
Right.
And you can have 2 people around you that know what they doing and they look like 100 niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it was key to find the right people. You know what I'm saying? So that was my gift. Like, I was able to read people and know who was on bullshit and who wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And that been, like you said, me being around the scene for 10 years, putting in my grind, taking breaks off, reinventing myself. A lot of people fall off. Oh, this nigga Chubbs, he ain't doing shit with music. You know what I'm saying? And you see who's real and who's fake. So, you know what I'm saying? I kept the people around that was really, you know what I'm saying, inspired by what I could do musically, and they was all in with me. You know what I'm saying? So
That's dope. That's dope. So we spoke on GMG. Where do you see that being in the next 3 years? Like, just to predict the future a little.
I mean, if it's up to me, I see it being a household name.
Mm-hmm.
I see it being a platform to help break artists on a production label or on a production level. You know what I'm saying? To be a place where, you know what I'm saying, if they stamping you, if GMG stamping you and they putting you through their system, you're going to be a successful artist. You're going to be a big time artist. And that's what we're trying to create now. And that's what's taking me so much longer as an individual artist, because I'm trying to put together a whole situation bigger than me. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I see in 3 years, it's going to be a platform where you could come and get developed as an artist. You know what I'm saying? To be able to be to the next level, which is, means, you know what I'm saying, major record label.
Dope. And one of the main reasons for your buzz and your rise is your talent. You're definitely multi-talented, mad different flows. You do this type of music, that type of music. Where'd you get that from, being able to go from like the street side of things and then still make a hit for the ladies and just go in all these different vibes?
Not being afraid to be who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get caught in the stigma of having to be one person, but niggas ain't gangster 24/7.
Right.
You're not a gangster all day, every day. And if you is, you know what I'm saying?
You in a bad space.
You in a bad space, bro. Like, you feel me? I'm a family man. I got a mother. I love people. Like, I love women. I have a, you know what I'm saying, beautiful fiance. Like, I got different shit to talk about on a day to day. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about glorifying where I'm from and the shit y'all know me for doing in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my music comes from, and not being, you know what I'm saying, afraid to be able to show them sides of me.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
That's, and it doesn't keep you in a box. That's why you have records with people like Yung Blu.
For sure.
And all of the features. Let's talk about how you even go about like connecting with these people and getting these features. How was it working with Yung Blu Fivo Foreign, and the list goes on?
First thing first, just, you know what I mean, standing on business. A lot of people could be reaching out to these people and you don't got your business in order. So you just gonna look like another person trying to reach out and connect with them. You feel what I'm saying? So I had my business in order. So when I was reaching out, they knew it was somebody that was serious. You know what I'm saying? So how the Fabio shit came out, I was doing a bunch of sessions in Quad, linking up with a bunch of producers. Shout out to my man Dizzy Banco. You know what I'm saying? My manager, they from the same section, kind of close in Newburgh. He brought him to my attention, brought him to the studio. Me and him, we click like this. You feel me? I think the second record me and him did is the record I put Fabio on. So the chemistry was crazy. So I banged out the record. I only put one verse and a hook on it. And we was like, yo, Fabio go crazy on this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I made a couple calls that, and I mean, people I've been networking that know I'm serious and know if I'm making a call that, you know what I mean? So we made a couple calls. I think it was next day? Next day we was in the studio with Fabi cutting the record. You know what I'm saying? So, and the energy was crazy. I see some of the snippets we put out, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Look for that coming, you know what I'm saying? Summertime, we gonna fuck the streets up with that as well, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely leaving the people wanting more. Like, you the snippet king, bro. Like, you give people a taste and like they be wanting more. How'd you get that that tactic to just like, let me give them this, give them this, give them this, and then make them want it? Like, are you doing that to see what they're like, so they could pick what they want, or for the
See, I'm giving out my sauce too. So
that's what RapDillz is about.
A lot of shit I test my records. I put them out on SoundCloud as like 4 for 4s. You feel me? So a lot of people be upset, yo, why this shit not on DSPs and none of that? Because once you DSP it, you can't go back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now you're making a track history. So when these labels do start coming, they're gonna base how much money they give you off the track history that you have. You know what I'm saying? So you was doing this independent, or you put out an album, you sold 5,000 copies at the independent. That's how they're gonna negotiate your contract. You feel what I'm saying? So if you don't put shit out mainstream and you just doing it on SoundCloud, where you can, as yourself and your team, could look and see which records is hitting and how they resonate in certain records, then you come up with a marketing plan for those records instead of just putting them out and saying, all right, we're going to test the waters, because it might bite you in the back end. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's kind of my method, of not why I put them on DSPs and just put out snippets.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's genius. Let's talk about a recent situation you're in, your label situation with the big dog, Jim Jones, Birdgang 2.0. How did that come about? How did the opportunity come about?
So basically, I'm not in a label situation with Jim Jones.
Okay. Yeah, break it down.
I'm in a I have a distribution deal through Vamp Life and Empire.
Okay.
So basically we a partner. We partnering, and I'm saying, on distributing my music. So I'm not really signed as an artist to anyone at the moment. You feel me? I also on the side of that, I have a distribution deal through EQ RocNation for GMG, for the label. So I have 2 situations that I could work for artists or whoever I'm pushing on myself. You know what I'm saying? But that came along because I had this record 50 grand, and I was my business partner Kev had my boy Big K come through. He was working over at Def Jam. He now working with Neil down in Compound at Atlanta. Come play a bunch of records, you know what I'm saying? That's when we was shopping records around, trying to get in these labels, you know what I'm saying? So that record came on, he went crazy. Yo, I could hear Jim on that. You know what I'm saying? So same shit with Fabi. Next day we was in the studio with Jim. You feel me? It was just supposed to be a feature situation, you know what I'm saying? But after Jim hearing the music and he fucked with me, like, yo, I'm fucking with you, bro. Let's work, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And rest was history, you know what I'm saying? Now we got a bunch of shit. Now I'm working on a Birdgang 2.0 album with them, with Jim and King Streets, Dice Peso, my man Flea from Boston, and Yellow Tape, female Yellow Tape. So we supposed to be wrapping that up soon. Y'all gonna be hearing a lot of shit coming off that as well. So
that's gonna be a movie. So even when you got into that situation like that, the distribution deal, did you notice like a change from the city? Cause like that's something that our city is good for. Not even just our city, but like people want to support you only once you win, or it looks like you won. Did that change the dynamic of how people were supporting you once they heard Glit, Jim Jones situation?
We was putting out so much work before that situation, so I kind of feel like the momentum was already shifting. You know what I'm saying? Towards, yo, this nigga Chubb's going crazy right now, Glit going crazy. So that kind of was like the icing, like, this nigga might be on or something right now. You feel what I'm saying? So the momentum was shifting, but it definitely was. You know what I'm saying? It definitely made people start taking shit a lot more serious. You know what I'm saying? Right. So. Even the industry, you know what I'm saying? People taking shit serious. You got a stamp, you know what I'm saying, from somebody that's actually making, you know what I'm saying, making noise in the industry right now. Not even as, you know what I'm saying, an artist, but as a person moving pieces and can identify talent before the real do. He got a good ear for that, you know what I mean? So
Right.
so it's definitely a motivational, and it definitely shifted a change coming back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this nigga Chubbs, he shaking the building right now. He putting on for us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say that for sure.
Dope. And it's like how you move. You're like a you don't wait for nobody type thing. Like, you're not waiting for somebody else to help you. You help yourself, and then you make people want to help you because you doing it for yourself and your team. Y'all doing it for yourselves. Do you think that's why like things is coming about the way they are, the opportunities and everything, because you're not like waiting for Jimmy to hop on a bunch of records with you just to get your buzz pop? You getting your own buzz popping in a way. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, I always been like that outside of music. You feel me? Like, I'm not asking niggas for permission of shit that I know I can do or get done. Not even on no cocky shit. You feel me? Like, I might ask questions on how it's getting done, and then I'm gonna go get it done. You feel me?
Yep.
I'm gonna consolidate with my team, and you know what I'm saying, there's no blueprint for this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's either you gonna hustle and make it happen, or you just gonna sit around make excuses why it's not happening for you. You know what I'm saying? And I did that. I was nigga sitting around thinking that somebody gonna come to Schenectady and watch one of my videos on Facebook and it's gonna be all she wrote. I don't know. Once I got out of that thinking and say, yo, bro, you gotta get out here and shake these streets everywhere you go. You gotta hustle. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your face called up.
Yep.
And once I got into that mode, it was like, man, I'm not waiting on niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna be a boss and portray the boss role, you gotta be moving like a boss then, nigga. Fuck you waiting on these niggas to help, you know what I mean, pop you. You know what I'm saying? Build you some steam, and these niggas gonna come holler at you, and that's what's been happening.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Dope, bro. Let's talk about this single that got the city going crazy. The video shoot was crazy. I seen the whole city popped out for it almost. Like, Spin It Again.
So, Spin Again 2 is a record. It's crazy because I was going to put a major feature on there. I dropped Spin Again 1 last year. The first one with Lil Papa. You know what I'm saying? That shit on YouTube almost at 500,000 organic. You know what I'm saying? So, I seen the energy from it. I seen where the energy was going with the youth. You know what I'm saying? I'm heavily interacting with the youth through my AAU program and shit like that. So, I wanted something to capture that energy, but still could be myself. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I cut the record. I had the record for probably like a couple months. Just a verse and a hook on this shit. I sent it to Bless. Bless like, yo, bro, nah, you gotta do that shit yourself, bro. You know what I mean? I called him back like an hour later, second verse done. Next day we shot the vid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like it'd be that simple. It just be the motivation factor to get it done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really in a high demand for music, so it ain't no sitting around, waiting around, having a long ass release drop or none of that. And that's why I feel like it went so crazy, because everything happened. Boom, boom, yo, pull up to the hood, we shooting a vid, energy was crazy. 2 days later, shit was out. You know what I'm saying? No marketing, no nothing, and that shit, that got the city going crazy right now for sure. Yeah.
Very catchy hook, dope verses. You bodied that, bro.
Appreciate it.
That. Recently, you was just featured on the 300 Unplugged series.
Yeah.
How was that situation? Just being in that room, being able to display your talents and all that.
That shit like that be like, you just be in a moment, but then when you go home and think like, damn, bro, I just was in 300. Kyle, and I'm saying, like, Kevin Lives interviewing, talking about what we got going on upstate. Like, crazy. It hits you later. Okay. When you in the moment, it's like, all right, nigga, this is what we've been working hard for. Yeah. But nigga, when I went home that night and then I seen the shit air live, it's like, damn, this is big. Like, we doing something here. We make it, you know what I'm saying? We shifting the culture right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a great feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Dope. And this year you also dropped a big tape for the city. New York, that's what it's called, right?
For sure.
New York, and like you said in the beginning, you ain't just doing this for yourself. You brought the whole Upstate together to be on one tape. How was that process getting in contact with these artists, collabing with them? Was it a hard process? Was it harder than you thought going in? Because it definitely came out fire and legendary for the city.
Making the music part was easy.
Okay.
Everything else behind it and just getting everybody on the same page and understanding the business aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the toughest part for artists.
A lot of artists up here don't understand the business and the steps that you need to take for shit to really go viral or move. You feel me? Everybody see a viral moment, but there was a lot of substance and shit in place behind it for you to see it going viral. You know what I'm saying? So, just sitting down with a bunch of the artists and trying to get the business shit in order, and I'm saying release forms and being able to drop this shit on certain platforms and shit like that. So we still going through that process. That's why we haven't DSP'd it yet. You know what I mean? So, but as far as making the music, everybody that was coming through was left their Eagles in the car. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas was coming to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why the music sounds effortless on the tape. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came and played their role, stayed in their pocket. And big shout out to my bro, Regular Earn. I let him A&R the whole project. You feel me? And it was like kind of a tester because I want him to A&R my label. You feel what I'm saying? So I threw him in the ring. Let me see what you could do, because he's a nigga that be behind a lot of these niggas musically and connect that he don't get his flowers enough. You feel what I'm saying? So, especially sonically, picking beats and knowing how to put people in certain places and, singing like this, use this tone, or do little shit like that, help, you know what I'm saying, create records. And he's a nigga that be behind the scenes on a lot of these niggas that, you know what I mean, they sound. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to bring him aboard and make sure he gets flowers, because a lot of people just see, Glit is the face of the shit, whatever the case may be, he came home, but bro really put the shit together, like, you know what I'm saying, picking beats, let's reach out to this nigga, you know what I'm saying, so give him his flowers. Shout out to Sean Jeanette, she on mostly mad at the tracks, fucking the hooks up, versus this was probably like her coming out party, you know what I'm saying. So a lot of people knew her from Schenectady, but, you know what I mean, this tape really, you know what I mean, put her like in a different, you know what I'm saying, different eyes on her, you know what I'm saying,
right.
Label wise too, like it's some labels interested and want to keep an eye on her as well. Of course, though, we reached out to everybody, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people feel like they should have got, you know what I'm saying, personal invites or whatever the case may be, and it wasn't deliberate that, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't reach out. I was dealing with a whole bunch of shit at once. I put everybody follow me on Facebook. We all follow each other. Multiple invites for everybody just to pull up. You know what I'm saying? So some niggas probably thought this shit was gonna be a fluke. This shit ain't never gonna come out. This shit ain't this, or this, he had this nigga there, I don't fuck with this nigga, this person got beef, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit played in factor why a lot of niggas' favorite artists is, or they friend or cousin ain't on the tape, which was out of my hand. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know what I mean? We gonna see how this one go. We gonna shoot a bunch of visuals, you know what I'm saying? And push a bunch of singles off it. I ain't gonna let this shit die out. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, we could come back and do a part 2.
That's hard.
You know what I mean?
Hard. One of the highlights for me on that tape, because you collaborated with my bro, the dude, Chaz Money.
Yeah, that's my dude.
What's up with RapDillz? Directing the video for that record right there, man. Putting you on the spot. What's good, man?
I mean, listen, I'm all for it as long as it's right. It's together. You feel me? Like, I got an image to uphold, so that shit just gotta be right. We gotta just do it right. I'm all for it though. You feel what I'm saying? If it's right, then we can shoot that shit right now.
Nah, that shit was so dope for the city, bro. And some you also says like doing business. You gotta do business with business. It's a few people that even say, I had my man Nick on here. He just streamed like 65 million in the last year. And one of the things he said was, in this music business, the music is only 10% of it. The rest of it is all business. You
for sure.
That?
He might be being generous on the 10% music. You know what I mean? So, absolutely. Especially when you don't have nothing, when you don't have no leverage, it gotta be business. It gotta be, how can you help my brand? How can you help me if I'm gonna help you and you are nobody? So that's monetary benefits, or if you have something that they can benefit off their career. So it gotta be business first. The business is gonna get you in the door. The music gonna keep you in the door. You feel what I'm saying? So these niggas gotta go read books. They gotta read business books. I tell everybody that. Like,
It's important.
before you start investing all this dough and thinking, you know what I'm saying, and go read the business behind this shit, so you know when it's time for you to, you know what I'm saying, recoup your bread, you gonna know how and when. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of niggas put out music, yo, I'm done with this music shop, investing mad money, I ain't seeing no return, whoop, 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 whoop. Cause you don't understand how and when your money gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas don't even have DSPs or like distro kids and tune cores, or don't even have trademarks to their name. I'm like, how you invest in 10, 15,000, you don't even own your name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go viral with y'all chasing, and somebody else could come and take all your content. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't put the business behind it before you decided to invest all this bread. You know what I'm saying? So, it gotta be business first.
Gotta be business first. And like, there's information out there, but being that we hear it and you got the information, what's just one thing that an artist that's been doing or just starting to do it could do, just like this, just to start it off to get their business right? What's something that some source you could give them?
Get an LLC.
LLC, sign yourself.
Sign yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go get an LLC. You know what I'm saying? Go get a business account. You know what I'm saying? And start running everything through your business. I mean, work on your credit, so eventually you can have these banks paying for your career. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't think that. They think, yo, I got to trap. A trap, nigga, you could trap these banks. You know what I'm saying? You could hustle these banks to be having all this bread and having these niggas pay for your career, and you giving them the minimum back a month. You know what I'm saying? So that would be your first step. You know what I'm saying? Going to get an LLC, learning how business loans work and how you could go get one.
Genius, because that's all a record deal is. It's a loan. I think when your masters with it or something like that.
For sure.
They don't want none of that. They just want their money back.
They just want their bread. They don't care about they don't care about the accolades you're gonna make off it. They don't care about none of that. They don't care about what merch you selling, how you selling it.
Right.
It's just, can you give us our bread back? You have a track history of paying this dough back? All right, we'll give you some money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not rocket science.
It's not rocket science, man. And like, you really, even just giving that information, that's dope. A lot of people try to hide that from the community, but you're somebody that helps the community and tied in with the community. And another way you're tied in with the community and the youth, you have an AAU team. And that's different. Where did that even? What made you even want to do that and tap in with the youth?
I had an AAU program for the last 5 years.
Word.
And Sconnect, dealing with all, you know what I'm saying, basically, you know what I'm saying, the troubled kings, the troubled kids, or, you know what I'm saying, the kids that niggas ain't checking for. You know what I'm saying? Kids that need a little more TLC, that, you know what I mean, you gotta go chase around and bang on their door. You know what I'm saying? Gotta feed them, gotta, you know what I'm saying, wash their clothes, like. So I started off with that, you know what I'm saying, funding it out of my pocket, you know what I'm saying? So now, I took a year off last year, so, because I was chasing the music and getting my career off the ground. So now we doubling back this year and making a whole bigger situation, you know what I'm saying? And now that I understand the business, we gonna start, you know what I mean, getting the funding from the city to be able to help more kids than just I can do out of pocket. You feel what I'm saying? So we supposed to be meeting with a couple people from the city to get some funding to help a bunch of kids. You know what I mean?
What's the name of the team?
Electric City All Stars.
Fire. That's
so.
really dope that you're doing that, and man, that's different. I hope other people hear that, get inspired to tap in with their city and do different or things like that. That's dope, bro.
For sure, it's a lot of people got AAU programs or kicking off their first year this year. You know what I'm saying? So
you inspired that, huh?
I don't think I inspired it. I think just, you know what I'm saying, them understanding, probably being around the AAU circuit, understanding that what I'm gonna make these people rich and pay for my son to be here when I have the influence on the kids and I can do it myself.
Right.
So I just think people getting smarter, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I salute, you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with anybody that's trying to boss up and get it out the mud, so, you know what I'm saying?
Fire. And I keep you tapped in with the youth, like you said
For
earlier.
sure. For sure. It's
See-
the youth.
see
The
what
youth
they
move
want.
everything, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what you doing, bro. The youth is gonna make you go viral. That's what everybody chases. You know what I'm saying? Like, the youth is gonna push the culture. They're gonna tell you what's what and what's not. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be in the car. I'll play a bunch of records they don't even know it's me, just to see how the kids react to it. Oh, this it. This got some energy behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. So it's definitely keep the kids around. And I got sons. I got a son that's 15 and a son that's 14. So I play shit for them first. So I ask them, yo, what y'all listening to nowadays? They the ones putting me on to all the new young energy in the city and all this, that, and the third. So definitely got to stay tapped in with that's the future. This is who we passing this knowledge down to. You know what I mean? So we gotta be in tune with them and be able to understand how they think, because this shit moving at a rapid pace. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So.
Yo, that's very smart to tap in, man. Use that as a case study. What's your thoughts on the current state of New York hip hop? We in a good space because there's a lot of eyes on it. There's a lot of eyes on us. But just what's your thoughts on it? Like the type of music that's being made.
I love it. I feel like the eyes never left. It's just nobody was never working together. I feel like with all, you know what I'm saying, it's still a lot of divide and conquer, but it's way more artists working together than it used to be. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more collaborations, and you know what I'm saying, people putting shit together and putting their egos aside, and you know what I'm saying, and making a situation. That's why I feel like it's starting to win now. You know what I'm saying? We starting to adapt. Like, before it was like, yo, man, fuck that South shit. I ain't getting on that with that nigga. I'm not doing this. It's New York. We started this. But the ones that's reaching outside of that and saying, being bigger than that, and that's tapping in with the culture, you know what I'm saying? And people that's pushing the culture forward as far as where you from, they bringing New York back.
Bringing New York back for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We probably would have never thought Jim would do a record with the Migos.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Fabi with Alicia Keys and Ye. That's the type of shit that's breaking barriers. That's gonna bring the energy back to the city. You know what I'm saying? So then you got, and I'm saying, then you go up top. And I'm saying you got Griselda and them niggas bugging.
Right.
Benny just did something crazy with J. Cole.
Right.
Like we tapping outside of our norm. You know what I'm saying? So it feel good. Like if you a New York rapper and you coming off that boom bap, this is probably the best time for us right now. You know what I'm saying? They try and cancel drill, but I don't think it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The culture too big.
It's too big.
There's too many people listening to that culture of music for the shit just to. And I mean, yo, we not doing drill no more.
Right.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's too many people invested in high power places, and it's too many people outside of the drill genre that's listening to that music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a great time right now to be a New York rapper, especially for me, my type of music. You know what I mean?
Do you think people like Griselda and Benny the Butcher is opening the door up even more for people from where we from? Like, I ain't gonna hold you, a Glit and Benny record would be crazy just to put that out there, but
Absolutely.
one, is that something you would want to do in a collaboration? And do you think they are opening the doors and making it a little easier for us and people like you that really rap?
I wouldn't say making it easier, but they giving niggas the hope.
Okay.
Like, nigga, you put that grind and that pain, then nigga, you can do the same shit we doing all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's definitely a motivation factor. I don't know if they making it easier. You know what I'm saying? Getting in the industry is hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, them niggas was grinding for years. Them niggas was used to be in New York City banging on doors and in front of, you know what I'm saying, in front of buildings for years. This is the shit niggas don't see behind the scenes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't never gonna be easy. We always gonna get the short end of the stick being upstate. You feel me? I be like, yo, I'm from New York. I live in Jersey now, so I be like, I'm from New York. Where? Upstate. Oh, you not? I thought you was talking Brooklyn or something. Like, so we always gonna get overshadowed. You know what I'm saying? So we always gonna have to work 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying, to get them certain looks. But I like the grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to me. I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying?
Fire, bro. And you're always working because we see the snippets that's coming out online and all of the new music. what's next? Like, what's the next project that's dropping from Glit, man? Because the people waiting.
I don't think it's gonna be no project. Okay. We just gonna be dropping a bunch of singles and pushing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, I mean, as an artist building a fan base, people want to bombard with a bunch of music when they ain't not in demand for it. Like, you feel me? So it only takes 1 or 2 records for you to build a fan base. So we gonna find that record that's really, you know what I'm saying, producing energy, and we just gonna put a bunch of marketing behind that until we build a big enough fan base to where it's like, all right, we in demand for a project now. Okay. Let's drop a project. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I was just dropping snippets of projects just for my core fans, people back home, but I wasn't really pushing it through the industry, my industry, you know what I'm saying, networks, you know what I'm saying, but it's about to be you know what I'm saying? I know everybody waiting for these big features to drop, and they definitely on the way for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. Any new singles that's about to drop soon? Like,
we about to drop. The next single we dropping is Balsamic Vinaigrette.
Yo, that's a dope record. I seen you perform that on the 300.
Yeah, that's what we dropping next.
What made you name it that? Like, that makes it stand out crazy. The fact that it's
all my records be having weird names. Well, not weird names. It's just thinking outside the box. Like, you feel me? Like, just, you know what I'm saying?
It is one of the best dressings for salads, though.
That and Caesar. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with the Caesar. You know what I'm saying? But just the way the record is layered and some of the content I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting that splash on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the way the hook is formed. You know what I'm saying? We went with balsamic vinaigrette. You know what I'm saying? So, let's give you that sweet and sour. You know what I'm saying? So. It's catchy. It's eye-catching. If you reading down the track list and you see a record like that, that might be the first record you go to. Right. You feel me?
Right.
So it's an eye-catcher, and it's that sauce. We put that sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we dropping that next. I'm excited about that. Actually about to do a treatment for the video soon. So we're gonna be dropping that soon. While we still pushing Spin Again, because that's getting a lot of energy.
That's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
The performance side of things. I know we've been in a pandemic, so those opportunities to, feel me, book these shows and all of that ain't really been there as much. But how do you like the performance side, being on stage and touching the people? Is that something you look forward to? Doing more, because you've done it, but
not right now until I can. I'm not really fond of like opening up shit for artists and shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's really not my forte. Like, I know a lot of artists, they thrive off that, and they want to be the people that open up for their city when artists come, which is dope. It's definitely a cool opportunity, but that was never really me, like, pushing for that. I'm saying I'm gonna wait till I got a big enough fan base where they coming out for me. You know what I'm saying? And I could capitalize off the hard work I'm putting in. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna wait for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's a big enough stage where it makes sense. Like,
the fans is looking and waiting for a Glit Jeezus show though, Upstate. Like,
I know, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I was trying to get a venue for my birthday. I was gonna do a birthday / mixtape release for the New York shit, but we couldn't get a venue big enough. They was dubbing my shit, so that would have been crazy though. That would have been crazy for the city for sure. Brought everybody out. Everybody come perform their sets and shit. Like, it would have been a movie for sure.
Dope. Yeah. And just like, what's next to come for 2022? It's definitely a crazy year for us coming out of the pandemic and all of that. Like, what's next to come? What do we expect from Glit 2022 and GMG?
More fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm saying more content, just more business, bigger business. You know what I'm saying? We pushing the AAU shit. You know what I'm saying? We into the dogs. You know what I'm saying? We just wherever the money at. You know what I'm saying? Wherever the money at, wherever we can invest to push the brand forward and push the culture forward, we there. We all in for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a bunch of more shit that we already got going on. Y'all just gonna see it more heightened this year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you said dogs, but you breed dogs and.
I mean, I invest in breeding dogs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my manager is heavily in dogs when you know what I'm saying? So, nigga, he supports me, so I support him. He support me with music, he in the dogs, I support him with his dog shit, you feel me? So, I'm saying, he catching the litters and doing all the hard work. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm investing and I'm supporting the people that's around me that's supporting me. So when I say I'm in the dogs, that means people around me in the dogs, and we helping push his agenda the way he pushing mine. So
that's good to have that person like that right there. That's
for sure.
That's a blessing. Shout out to Bless. word. But just something random. A few weeks ago, Fat Joe, he posted a picture. Now Fat Joe gets flick.
Yeah.
He's a fly nigga, in my opinion. But it's a lot of niggas that was like coming at him like, cause he a certain age, he supposed to be staying in this bag. And I'm saying that to say, you a fly big dude.
Yeah.
And I think big dudes that get fly is some of the flyest niggas, cause it's not easy for them. Like,
it's harder for us to find these linens. It's hard for.
Stay so fly. Like,
it got easier now that I'm in the town and I'm around different shit, different boutiques. I could go to different stores, but upstate it was hard. You know what I'm saying? Because they not catering us.
Right.
So I used to have to get custom shit, one-on-one shit, make shit myself and really pop out. But once I got down to the town and Jersey and shit, like, it made it a lot easier for me to go find the shit I like to get into. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I'm a sneaky shopper. Like, I might buy some shit 6 months ago, be in the back of the closet, and then something might drop crazy and went with this sweater I just had.
yeah, that's a piece of, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a sneaky nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, word.
With the mink fur.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, I'm saying too many big niggas really stepping like they stepping. So, you feel me? And the piggyback off you said with Joe is like, that really wasn't a bad fit.
Not to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just a moment for somebody to go, you know what I'm saying, for people on the internet to get a reaction, and he capitalized off it. Right. You feel me?
Sure.
All the memes and all that, just adding the streaming numbers, baby. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it wasn't, he took it, a lot of people would have took that shit negative. He took that shit like, and turned a joke into some bag. You know what I mean? Right. So.
And we kind of in that space right now where, like, certain people do it on purpose, like they call it trolling. But trolling it's not always a bad thing. It's like any attention is good attention. Like, do you think that's necessary in the game to do things that's gonna bring mad conversation to your situation? Like, how do you feel about trolling? Not even the bad type of trolling, but like the publicity stunt, the whatever. Feel me?
Nah. You know what I mean? Because we could have been doing shit like that. Mm-hmm. We could have been out here flashing money on camera and doing weird shit to get attention. Like, you feel me? Like, all that is cool. But once you get to a certain place, the music gotta speak. You know what I'm saying? The clout and shit like that is only gonna get you a certain level of wherever you're trying to go. A certain level of success. Then it's gonna be like, alright, what the music sound like? That shit ain't adding up. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm more or less like, fuck the bullshit. You feel me? Let's get to the music. Because once we get to that, it might take us a little bit longer to get to that door where they want to hear the music. But once we get there, we gonna stay forever. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, people want instant gratification. That's what social media is for. You know what I'm saying? So, you're going to get that, and then, like I tell my people, I'm like, yo, ain't nobody going to be talking about that shit in 2 weeks. That's instant. That's oatmeal. I don't want oatmeal. I want the slow cooker. I want you to be smelling these fumes at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? You start smelling the turkey and the spices and all that, and you know when it's dinner time, the shit going to be fire. That's how I want my career to be. You feel me? Because it has a longer impact. You feel me? Instant oatmeal, you take it out, whatever. If you cooking your shit in the microwave or you boiling the hot water, by the time it's hot, by the time you go sit down, the shit cold. Right. And that's just how a lot of these niggas' careers in music is, because they chasing instant gratification. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope. That's a dope outlook on it. So being that this is RapDillz, I always ask this question, like, because RapDillz, record deal, we like to talk about record deals and stuff like that. Say the situation came up, yo, Glit, you got 10 million better for you, but, you know, it's a lot that come with that. Rap deal or no rap deal? And not to block any blessings, because I know any type of situation will come up, but for you, rap deal or no rap deal?
It's a tricky question, because I don't feel like no deal is a bad deal if you know what you're getting yourself into and you know what you can do with the deal. You feel me? It's a lot It's a lot of other shit you could be doing when you get a deal. A lot of niggas get a deal and be sitting there thinking, the label's gonna post to make me do this. Like, why y'all not making me go viral? Like, you feel me? I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a hustler. I got multiple shit in play. You give me this bag. Now we up in the ante on all the other shit we got. Yo, bless, we need more bigger name dogs. Oh, we need more AAU shit. We need more bag shit over here. So I would say I'm taking a deal because I'm a hustler. I know what I'm going to do with a deal.
Right.
I know what I'm going to do with that bag. You feel me? Y'all not going to be out here running up my budget on bullshit, thinking I'm going to be sitting in the studio with my friends smoking weed all day and y'all just burning out my budget. No, I'm going to record at the crib. Y'all going to send me my budget for recording with my engineer, and we going to invest that shit in dogs and other shit to make bag. So we always going to be straight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like a deal is a bad deal if you got shit in place that's going to enhance everything you got going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that's dope. And I seen you mention, like, I'm a record my engineer. You be doing something, I don't know if it's the platform that Jim Jones is building, but you be like recording virtually.
yeah.
What is that? How you
It's called remote recording. So basically, it's like a plugin you can get. I think it's called Listen To.
Okay.
It's called Listen To, and then once you pop it up on your shit, you send a code to the other person's computer. You feel me? Now what that does is you put that on your mastering chain. Now you can hear everything that I hear on my computer. You feel me? So then we'll do view the shit where you could view my computer screen. So now you could take control of my computer screen. Now you can hear everything I'm hearing, and then we pull up the Zoom. Now you can see me, hear me, and control my Pro Tools. Now I can record on my couch while you at your couch. You feel what I'm saying?
That's fine.
So that's what that is.
Wow. Artists gotta tap into that.
And I just gave y'all the source. I gave you the plugins. I gave you everything. It's no excuses. You feel me?
Right.
Get right.
That's dope, bro.
And I'm encouraging all like niggas around me that, you know what I'm saying, get a home setup, get a decent home setup, or somewhere where you could go where you're not wasting your budget on recording.
Mm-hmm.
You could be using that money on something else, marketing, and you know what I'm saying, and getting other looks for your music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas sitting in the studio with their mans, yo, roll ups, huh? Y'all did one track in 10 hours, smoke mad blunts. You could have did that shit in the crib, bro.
Right.
And learn how to record yourself. A lot of times I record myself. I went to school for audio engineering. You feel me? So I know how to record myself, get it, you know what I mean, my levels right. I might have 6 songs. So when I call my engineer, yo, I just need you to mix these. Matter of fact, yo, let me do that second verse over. I don't like how that one flowing. Like, so we working, industry moving fast. Shit is, you know what I'm saying? People pushing out content at a rapid rate, so you got to be able to keep up. Especially when you get into a platform, you knocking out features and, you know what I'm saying, doing a lot of shit. You got to be able to move as fast as the industry moving.
Right.
So having a home studio and knowing how to work your shit is essential for me. You know what I mean? So.
Dope. Yeah. Like, you spoke on the industry moving fast. Recently, Nas just did an ill situation where, like, in the metaverse crypto NFT space, where he gave his fans opportunity to own a piece of his records, 2 records that he put out through an NFT. I don't know if you're into the space or anything, but is that something you would ever consider doing as far as like putting out a record and having your fans pay for it?
Eventually, if that's where the culture and that's where the business is going, but right now, like, nah, I'm not really into that space. I'm with physically being able to touch my investments, or physically being able to move my investments around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I haven't really tapped into that space yet to even be able to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know yet. Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So.
Okay. Dope. And you know, where could people find you and stuff like that? Like, do we have some G&G merch that the fans could get attached, like grab soon, or like?
It's crazy, yeah. Right now we if you know me and you've been following me, like, you know I'm heavy in the hats. I'm heavy in the fitted hat world, so I'm about to be dropping my first New Era collab soon. You know what I'm saying? in the next couple of weeks. We just got some logos back and shit. I give y'all some ideas once shit is patented and all the business behind it is situated. You know what I'm saying? But we got some fire shits coming out. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be my first really like official merch shit I'm dropping. And then we're gonna start getting into like some clothing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm catering to the big niggas too, for sure. We're gonna have the skinny nigga shit too, but I gotta make sure my big niggas is out here looking up par, man. A lot of these niggas be making us look bad, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we definitely gonna be into the merch, you know what I'm saying, and the fashion merch and all that, for sure.
Okay, definitely looking out for that. And where can the people find you on social media? What platforms are you on and all that?
I'm mainly on just Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at glit.jeezus, glit.jeezus. You know what I'm saying? That's the fastest way you could connect with me or figure out how to get into management or some of my business partners. You know what I mean?
Dope, fire, bro. Thank you for sitting down with us, bro. I appreciate it. Dope conversation and all that. And this ain't the last one.
Oh yeah, we gonna double back, man. Y'all made me feel at home. Big comfy couch, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to RapDillz, man. Make sure y'all come when y'all coming to all come tap into RapDillz, man. It's gonna be the biggest platform up here. Make sure y'all tap in, man. It's your man Glit Jeezus, you already know.
Dope.
Yo, man, this is a RapDillz exclusive, and you tapped in right now with Glit Jeezus. You already know.